This is the all-new F77 Super Street. Well, it's not exactly all new, but it's more like a street-friendly iteration of the F77. Now, this is currently available in two variants. You get the standard F77 Super Street and you get the F77 Super Street Recon. So prices are the same as the regular version. It starts at about 2.99 lakh for the base variant and goes up to about 3.99 lakh for the top variant.
The Ultraviolette F77 Mach II has always been a striking machine, and the Super Street stays true to that design. Visually and feature-wise, it remains largely unchanged from the Mach II. While distinguishing between the two may require a sharp eye, an easy way to spot the difference is with the addition of the new headlight cowl and the handlebar that is now taller and wider. Furthermore, the F77 Super Street also gets 4 new colors.
So let's talk about what's new. Now, they've had to sort of integrate this new handlebar, which is about 30 mm wider than before. It's also taller, it's got risers, so it makes it very easy and accessible, a lot more accessible than before. What they've also had to redo is this cowl over here. Now, Ultraviolette says that this new wind deflector is wind tunnel tested and is effectively 10 to 15% more aerodynamic than the standard F77 Mach II that we know. The list of accessories is also again the same. The only new inclusion of accessories is a new top box and there's soft panniers that you can get. Apart from that, it's all the same. So the whole idea behind this is that Ultraviolette wanted to make this motorcycle even more accessible to the public. They noticed a lot of their customers complaining about the riding posture being a bit too aggressive for their taste, especially for riders who are going to spend majority of the time in the city. This effectively takes care of that. So just to give you a reference of what it's like, now you sit relatively more upright.
Despite weighing in at 207 kilos, the F77 Super Street's ergonomic tweaks have made it a more manageable machine. Compared to the Mach II, it feels noticeably easier to maneuver at low speeds, making urban riding less demanding. That said, its weight is still apparent when lifting it off the stand or pushing it around parking speeds. While the more relaxed riding position offers some clear improvement in comfort, it doesn't drastically alter the overall experience. The suspension setup remains unchanged and is carried over from the Mach II. However, the new handlebar design reduces weight over the front fork, allowing for slightly more usable suspension travel. Our test ride was limited to a go-kart track and well-paved back roads, but on the occasional rough patch, the Super Street felt a bit more forgiving. Although this might be because there's less load on your wrists and back. Handling remains sharp, and through a series of corners the bike feels just as engaging as before. Like the Ultraviolette F77 Mach II, the new F77 Super Street is available in two variants. The base model features a 7.1 kWh battery delivering 36 horsepower and 90 Nm of torque with an IDC range of 211 km. The top spec F77 Super Street Recon, which we rode, comes with a larger 10.3 kWh battery delivering 40 horsepower and 100 Nm of torque while offering an impressive 323 km of range. Riding the Super Street is a unique experience with ample torque always available on demand. On a tight and technical track like the one we tested on, the throttle felt precise and easy to modulate. With the highest level of regenerative braking engaged, I found myself rarely using the brakes, allowing for a smooth and fast-paced flow through corners. Braking performance is commendable, though the only drawback I noticed was the bike's weight under heavy braking. The F77 Mach II is an exciting machine but demands more from the rider due to its aggressive ergonomics. In contrast, the F77 Super Street retains all the best aspects of the Mach II while offering a more accessible ride with its relaxed ergonomics. Considering it comes essentially at the same price as its sibling, it's an easy recommendation for anyone looking to step up to an electric motorcycle that's both fun and engaging, but also reasonably comfy for city riding.